Hi, Dawn. You want to record a podcast?
I want to report. God, why
Every
do I have
time. Every time.
every time I have such a hard time? Yeah, Kelly, do you want to record? I can't say record today. Tell me about your day, Kelly.
It's just dandy. I've done some housework. I got some laundry going on. The boys got home from my parents' house, made some cookies, went to the grocery store, and you and I went for a run.
Ooh, Kelly is running now. What's up? She's joined the run, the family run.
I'm a reluctant joiner, but I've done it 2 times. Part of me feels guilty for pushing the boys to do it if I am not doing it myself.
Guilt run.
Yeah. And it's not easy. It's uphill. It's hot.
Dude, you're amazing. You went there and back and only had to stop 5 times.
I was pretty sure you were trying to kill me.
Maybe I was.
You might be.
This episode of Two Awesome People, we're going to explore why it's important to exercise in middle-aged and throughout.
The importance of working out in middle age is very real because everything gets harder.
You get flab where you don't want flab.
Even just doing yard work, things are heavier than they used to be.
That trowel is really heavy to pick up.
A trowel? I don't even know what a trowel is. It sounds heavy.
It's a small shovel.
I'm talking about for real, like manual labor outside. Things
I know,
being
I was making a
heavier.
joke.
Oh, okay. And then, yes, in terms of like your appearance, things get looser than they used to be.
What is your exercise routine?
I don't have a very set routine where I do this every single day, but we do use a workout app that I tend to use pretty frequently. I go hiking sometimes near our house. Yeah, that's about what I do.
For me, I really do like to run for a lot of reasons, more than just staying healthy.
I think it helps you just like psychologically sort of like cleanse. It would probably help you creatively with work too. It's like if you have writer's block or something, you should go for a run.
Well, you're just pointing that out because you know at this moment I have writer's block.
Yeah, except that you went for a run and it didn't help you. So
Your theory is totally incorrect.
I just presented bullshit. Sorry.
You're a presenter of bullshit.
You are. You're very good about running. You do that a lot right now. I think that for you and I, we tend to work out sort of like in phases. It doesn't take a lot for us to get out of the rhythm of working out. When school starts, I probably won't do a lot of working out then.
When I fall out of rhythm, then I'm out. And it's like, it'll take 6 months and who knows what the hell is going to happen. Then I'm going to have a tummy and I'm going to have boobies. And
it does take a little bit of time, but it's sort of like, at least with you, it's like doing it one time is sort of all it takes. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off.
If I can push myself once, then I get in that rhythm pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? With working out after a break, you have to consider why. That's literally a recommendation to consider why.
I also consider why while I'm doing it. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself right now?
At one point, because we ran and then we did push-ups and sit-ups, Kelly said, this is literally torture. And I think she was very serious at that moment. Like, why are we doing this?
I am 100% serious. It is like torture. You are essentially putting yourself through torture.
When you get tortured, there's no positive outcome. I think that you have to enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey. But sometimes the outcome takes time. So right now, it feels like torture. Maybe if I keep at it and I start like seeing and feeling changes, then it will motivate me more and I will feel less tortured by it. But right now, it is very much torture.
Maybe you need to consider your why.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I can consider my why, but my why is more like because I'm making the kids do it.
Really? That's the why?
If the kids were not doing that run, I would not have done that run yesterday.
Right.
I wouldn't have even entered my mind to do it. I'm just not a person who is like, I'm going to go for a run. It sounds real good to push my body really hard and pant really hard and get real sweaty. That sounds fun right now.
90-degree weather.
I know that there are people who are like that, which is wonderful for them. I'm just not one of them.
It's the 1.5 miles. Let's actually go for 10.
Of course, I want to be healthy and everything too. But in my mind, I can rationalize like, oh, I can just be healthy by doing something else.
Watching TV falls in that category.
Maybe I'll watch
Makes you
TV
sweat.
and I'll like eat less. And it's like, oh, well, I'm doing something.
I'm doing something. Maybe you'll watch something really stressful. And so you'll be like stressed out and clenched.
I'll get the heart rate going. Totally.
It'll be a horror movie.
That would be a fun workout class.
You'll lose like 50 more calories than a comedy. Or maybe a comedy you lose more because you laugh more.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know that the why is important. And I think that you have a pretty good handle on the why.
Well, once again, this is mostly just to not go crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of to not go crazy. But I know that you also sort of like I think that you set personal goals for yourself too.
My personal goal is to look hot as hell for you. So when I take off my shirt, you'll be like, ooh, boy.
Or just for yourself too.
I just don't feel good when I'm got a lot of extra stuff on me.
Yes, I can understand that. It makes you feel like lethargic.
Unhealthy.
And you just sort of feel bad about yourself. And
Yeah.
that's like the worst feeling in the world when you feel bad about yourself.
Oh my God, I feel that right now. Even though I worked out, I feel bad about myself. And so today, instead of working, I went and trimmed a hedge for 3 hours after I worked out.
I see the reasoning behind that. I will like clean something or tackle some kind of project that's been on my mind, which I think is what you were doing with the hedge. You were tackling a project, right?
Got to be productive in some way.
Yeah. When I feel bad about myself, where I'm just like feeling bleh, is how I always describe it. That's usually when I get a haircut. It's sort of like a refresh.
Yeah.
And then I feel a little bit better about myself.
See, I was thinking of going the like cold plunge route. I was like, maybe that'll like inspire me.
So you want to fill the bathtub with cold water? I mean, that would be your only option here.
Well, or buy one.
No, we're not going to do that. It's not an option. Yeah, we'll fill the tub with cold water. See how you like that.
Then it'd be like, no, I don't need that. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Working out for me is to kind of stay positive, stay healthy, keep positive mindset, feel good. I checked it off. But then about 20 minutes after I work out, I'm like, all right, I'm good for the day. It's like, hey, I was successful. I got up and worked out and ran, and I feel great about myself. Now I don't need to do anything.
Really, it was only like a 30-minute activity, and that you're like, well, my day's done.
It's like, this is fantastic. I'm done.
Yeah.
I think there is definitely, some of that going on at the moment.
Yes, but at least you had that 30 minutes. So it's like a small win. You got a small win.
Yeah. So how do I take that small win and make it bigger?
You keep doing it, repetition, then the small win might grow a little bit. Maybe the workout will get harder somehow. I can't imagine how.
Kelly has no idea how we can get a harder workout. Hey, you did good.
I don't think that I like embarrassed myself, but I shut your face, Dawn. I did not embarrass myself. I did better than I thought I would.
You weren't running down the street crying like Nate.
I have not gone for a run since high school. So let's just put that in perspective, okay?
I was more trying to make the joke about running down the street crying.
Well, yeah, I think Nate was more running up the street crying, like just like leaning into the hill, just like total mess of a person.
Yeah.
I don't know how he runs crying. I mean, that would just make it harder.
But that's what I told him. I was like, dude, stop crying.
But more power to him for doing it while crying, because A, that's harder, and B, he doesn't stop, where I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I tried to get you past that though.
You did try. The difference is like with the boys, they have this motivation of screen time. And that trumps everything. And I don't really have any motivation like that. So I'll just be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Right. I've done enough. I'm proud of myself. I'm good.
For me, I really do like running, but I think I've started to exercise more in the past 3, 4, 5 years because I want to set the example to the boys of a healthy lifestyle. And I know it will pass forward.
And that's why I did it. That was my why. And it's a good why. For sure it is. I mean, that's kind of like eating healthy and things like that. You try to set a good example for a healthy lifestyle.
You know what I feel now more than ever, though, is the need to stretch because it's like, oh, I'm old.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Everything is harder now. So
Gotta
then when you do a workout, it treats your body very differently than it did like 15 years ago. I've never been good about stretching when I work out. Yeah,
it feels so good. But you're flexible.
I just
Kelly's super flexible. You know what I mean?
Don't be gross. Before a workout, I never really stretch. I just start, which I know is bad for you. I don't think that that's recommended.
Let's see. Are you supposed to stretch? I don't stretch before running. I just start a light run.
You're supposed to warm up.
A light run is a warm up.
And even after, I don't always stretch. I stretch when I'm sore and I basically have to.
It says it's generally recommended. So I guess at periods, it's not recommended.
Yeah, generally. It's recommended for everybody but you.
Yeah. It says Dawn does not need to stretch.
Yeah, exactly.
It says start with a light jog or walk, which is more how I do it. I don't come out sprinting.
I should start with a walk and just do the run is just the very, very end.
The last 2 minutes? Yeah. Most of exercising now is warming up. And then by the time you get to the part that's hard, you stop running.
That is all dependent upon the person because I was huffing and puffing, even running downhill at the beginning. So that, in fact, was a workout for me.
Going downhill.
It's not like a steep downhill. You can't paint a picture for people listening that I'm just rolling down a hill. It's just that the incline goes that way.
I got to be honest. Running downhill is hard because it's really hard on your body. You're supposed to run in a very certain kind of form to keep
Thank you for your honesty, Dawn.
Shut up.
I appreciate that because the next time I do this run and you give me grief because it's downhill, I will say, it's hard on your body, Dawn.
I just gave you an out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite exercise?
I like a 6-inch hold because you're basically laying down.
Give Kelly a good 6-inch hold and that's all she needs.
I always like ones for your midsection.
I think to lose all that weight, it's really about eating though as well. But they're two different things.
Right now, my goal isn't necessarily to lose weight. It's more just to tone, right?
Tone it.
Which is incredibly difficult to do as you get older.
It is.
Yeah.
All that bread and carbs. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm going to eat half the strawberry rhubarb crisp.
Your metabolism changes as you get older. You have to change your diet as you get older. And doing that it's a lot psychologically. When I was 30, I felt pretty good about my body then. But it's if I eat the same thing that I ate in a day when I was 30 now, my body is totally different.
Shit, for me, 20s was hamburgers and breakfast burritos.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay. No, I'm lying.
It's about finding the thing that clicks for you. And for me, it's running. For you,
and it's also dependent on the mood you're in socially at that point too. Sometimes I might be in sort of a headspace where I want to work out by myself.
Because you don't have me going, come on, Kelly, come on, Kelly, come on, Kelly, come on.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about being corrected in my form or something but I'll still do the workout.
Except the app will be like, you're doing a bad job.
I don't think it would do that. But then other times I like to go on a hike with with a friend, and then you chat the whole time.
Does a hike count as exercise and working out?
Well, yes, because the alternative might be like sitting on your ass with your friends. I think that a hike definitely counts. My doctor says that a hike counts.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did your doctor give you recommendations?
She just talked about the importance of getting your heart rate up for a certain amount of time.
That's literally what I say.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys, you're running for 15 minutes. You can have your heart rate up for 15 minutes.
Right. So what have you learned about middle-aged workouts, Don?
Everything hurts. When I set forth the exercises for the boys, it was what is realistic and what are we actually going to do? And we do it. I mean, we work out probably 5 days a week, me and the boys, for 20 minutes, where it's push-ups, sit-ups. It's great before school usually, but it is realistic. It's 30 seconds of each thing for 3 rounds.
You have to be realistic about it, even when it's for yourself, because otherwise, if it's pushed like too hard, then you won't sustain it. You'll just stop and you won't ever do it again.
I was all out of shape and I went and stayed with my uncle one time and he took me to the gym and we did this crazy hard workout. And in the middle of it, I went into the bathroom and threw up.
I've never thrown up during working out. That's pretty hardcore. That's like not nice to your body, I would say.
Well, he gave me this like huge breakfast before. And now that I think about it, I should not be eating.
What? You're going to look up eating?
If you eat a large meal, eat it 3 to 4 hours before you work out. If you're eating a smaller snack, eat it 1 to 2 hours before you work out to avoid the feeling of being too full or digestive issues. And if you need a quick boost, have an easy digestible snack like a banana or a handful of almonds 30 to 60 minutes before.
So high maintenance. This is why working out is just too hard sometimes. There's too many rules.
I can't do this. Too many. I'm not following.
Sorry, I need to have my handful of almonds. I'll be right there.
Hold on.
Going back to your questioning of like hiking and walking and stuff, those are totally exercises.
Those are middle-aged exercises.
Which is what we are. That would be an age-appropriate workout.
Soon we're going to have the mini weights, the little baby weights or the ankle weights.
Yeah.
You know what drives me crazy is when I see these people with the weighted jacket.
See, I know that you don't like that, but I don't have as big of a problem with it. I think it depends on where it's being worn. If they're just wearing it while they're watching TV, that doesn't make any sense. But if they're wearing it while on a walk or a run, I can get behind that. Maybe they just thought it looked really good with their outfit.
Are you wearing a life preserver?
It looks more like a bulletproof vest than a life preserver. It's like, is your life in danger? True. What is happening right now?
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Well, so should we do a word association?
Yes, let's do a word association. Can you pick the word?
Muscles.
Muscles. That's a funny one. I honestly immediately thought of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I got muscles.
Yeah, that's just where my mind went. Where did yours go?
Muscles. Food.
Really? You thought food with muscles? That's interesting. That seems
Give me some
like
good muscles.
the opposite. You're thinking the shellfish?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant just food in general.
No, I was thinking mussels that you order and you get them and they are like buttery and garlicky and, they're really tasty.
Like mussels.
Mussels are great.
Aren't they usually with tomato-y stuff?
I think they can be. Yeah. I think the lemon broth is more a white like shellfish versus a darker shellfish.
Mm-hmm.
Think.
Yeah. Got it. I'm not a big shellfish person, but in my later years, I have come to appreciate mussels.
So I was in Belgium one time and we were eating at a seafood restaurant and they brought us this kind of shellfish platter and one of the shellfishes was still alive and you were supposed to squirt it with lime and put it in your mouth. My DP dared me to do it. And the thing was like moving around in my mouth while I was trying to bite it. It was like a big it was like a big shellfish.
I feel like you're not supposed to bite it. I feel like you're supposed to just force it down. Do you bite it?
Well, yeah,
Ugh.
then it might claw itself back up.
I think they have claws.
No. Have you ever wanted to get a stationary bike?
Yes, but not a stationary bike. I used to want to get an elliptical. I was pretty into the elliptical in my 20s. That was my go to gym activity. And I had myself convinced in my head that if I had an elliptical, I would use it every day. I don't know if that's true, but in my head, it was very true.
Kelly would basically not get off the elliptical for 3 years. This is like the imagination that you would have had.
Yeah. You know, in my fantasy, I would be on an elliptical reading a book, and a kid would come in and need me, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm almost done.
In your fantasy, this is Kelly's midlife fantasies.
There are things that you imagine about like middle life or adulthood. It's sort of like a romanticized vision in your head. And so in my head, I had this romanticized vision of having an elliptical and using it.
And then you would step off the elliptical and your buff husband would come in and be like, "What's up, baby?"
I never went that far with it. The two things that I would like aspire for in like adulthood is I was like, I want to be an elliptical person and I want to wear pajamas, proper woman pajamas, a matching pajama set, because those people always look very put together in catalogs and stuff. And it's like, oh, I want to be a pajama person. But no, I'm very much a hand me down t shirt and sweats person.
Your fantasies, Kelly,
Yeah, are
most
basic and sad.
That's like
Oh,
my
man.
fantasy is I want to wear underwear to bed and mow the lawn. Wild fantasy, Kelly.
Oh
Wild
my God.
fantasy.
You got to keep it attainable.
That's really attainable.
Shut up.
My fantasy is in 20 years, I'm just going to sit on the toilet and go poop.
Dawn, no, that's not equivalent to what I'm saying, but thanks.
People are doing Zoom meetings and calls on an elliptical where they'll be like in the Zoom, huffing and puffing while in a meeting. It's like a thing.
That is funny and disrespectful.
Wow, you really don't give a shit.
Well, that's what I mean by disrespectful. It's like, can you give me a minute of your time?
Well, I think the idea is they're on Zooms all day, but that goes to me like, do you think you're really going to get in shape this way?
Well, Dawn, maybe. It's not like they're not going to. It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. I mean, yeah, I guess no judgment, but weird, but no judgment.
You know, it is definitely special.
Well, you may have wanted that because apparently that was your fantasy.
I did. Shut up. No, it's just this idealized version in my head of, oh, I can work out at home. When the reality is, if I had something like that, I'm sure I wouldn't use it.
That's like 90% of people out there, probably 95. I'm sure there is a section that do use the elliptical or the Peloton, but
Right.
I'm sure it's very low and it's probably for a very short period of time.
Yeah,
Like
it's like
bursts.
you just go through you go through phases, and so you would probably get tired of that phase. Like you went through a jump rope phase.
That was very short lived.
Yeah, but it was still a phase. It was like
it's
you
like
bought
2
a jump
weeks.
rope and you did like a thing on the jump rope. I don't
And
know.
jump roping is hard.
Yeah, it is hard. No, I'm not minimizing the fact that you were jump roping. I'm just saying, like, you go through phases.
I was trying to find my magical workout. Workouts are all about what works for you. I'm
Mhm.
not a gym guy. I'm not
Right.
a jump roper, but I found I like running. And so it's about trying to find what works for you. And I do like push-ups.
I know you do.
I can do 100 without stopping.
Now you're just going to like do little humble brags. Is that what it is?
That wasn't a humble
Yeah.
brag. That was a brag.
There was nothing humble about it.
That was like, hey there, 40-year-old lady. Do you like this 40-year-old man?
He's a real man. He could do 100 push-ups.
I could do push-ups over here.
Good for you.
Are you turned on yet?
Good for you.
Never been a shake guy.
That's not true. You went through a shake phase.
Dang it, you're good.
You did go through a shake phase.
Yeah.
You also went through like a juicing
Cleanse.
phase. You did
The
do a
cleanse,
cleanse.
that was like my version of the elliptical. It's unrealistic. I think you have to find things that are realistic in your lifestyle. Is it realistic to juice every day? Probably
Mm-mm.
not. And if it is, great for you. Go do it. But for me, not.
Everybody's different. I'm not going to knock it. It's just not for me.
I wish I was the person that juiced. I tried, but I couldn't stick with it. It's just easier to go to Trader Joe's and pick up a green juice.
Along with a snack that you actually have to chew and fill your stomach with.
Instead of the elliptical, it's easier for me to just run in the street.
Now you sound like a crazy person.
I'm running
just
going to
go run in the street.
Yeah.
You should start yelling while you run in the street.
I'll just make my hair real wild. I'm just like, ah!
Wave your arms above your head and just yell and run. Then it would probably enhance the workout. It would be even more movement.
Wow, he's really going at it.
He's given it his all.
Do you do Kegels? Is that part of your workout routine?
Sometimes I've like tried, but no, I don't do it on the regular. My understanding of a Kegel is when you are peeing, you try to flex a muscle to stop the pee. And when you're younger, that's easier to do. And then as you get older, it's harder to do, probably especially after like childbirth. But yeah, sometimes I'll do that.
It is both a thing for a man and a woman. They are beneficial for improving bladder and bowel control and may enhance sexual function.
It's your pelvic floor.
Oh my God, that's what it says.
I know. I'm not making it up.
Your pelvic floor.
Call me Dr. Kelly.
The doctor is in the house.
Yeah, the doctor will see you now.
Tips for success. Consistency is key.
Such is life. Tell me something I don't know.
Number 2 is don't overwork your muscles.
Okay.
Could you be like, you know what? Today my pelvic floor is really sore. I really worked it hard.
I don't know. That's a troubling thing to say.
The workout equipment. Ugh.
Yeah, it's an industry.
It's an industry.
That's why the app that we use is a pretty good one because you don't need any equipment. It's all just jumping jacks and push-ups and things like that.
See, here's my reason. My reason is working out for sanity, not for vanity. Working out this point, it's about mood and feeling, not necessarily muscles.
Yes, but I think for you, it's a little bit of both.
I like to look good. Is anything wrong with me looking good?
There's 100% nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do it for both reasons, but it's important to do it for the sanity reason too. Sometimes that one I think is overlooked.
As you get older, that's probably the biggest reason.
Right.
For your mental health more than your physical health.
Touche. Every time you say it like that after. I don't know why.
I worked for these people that their last name was Touche, and it was spelled Touche.
I would call them Tushy.
Tushy. We're going to try something new here on Two Awesome People. We're going to talk about things we loved in the past few days and things we want to love. What's coming down the pike?
Let's try a little segment like that. What have you loved?
I have loved that my wife ran 2 days in a row.
No, you do.
I do. Good for her.
That you love that because then it at least makes it a little bit more worthwhile. It's almost like I impressed you.
It was sexy.
It was not at all. Not at all. There was no sexiness involved.
You got all sweaty.
I sure did.
What did you love?
I would say that I want to love running, but I'm not there yet. I have loved sleeping in for the last couple days.
Oh, good one.
The boys were at my parents' house and we slept till 8 o'clock yesterday. That was luxurious.
Like kings. We're not doing anything.
It was wild.
There's nothing better than having a quiet house and being able to sleep in just a little, or even if you wake up, just chill.
We moved at our own pace in the morning yesterday, and that was a special thing.
You find what you love when you move at your own pace again. So much of life is moving at other people's pace. Even when you're younger, it's working pace. But when you really have not much and you find your own pace, it's like, what do I actually want to do?
Yeah, really. It's like maybe that's why you're feeling like lethargic and like weird right now, because you're like, what do I want?
That's a whole different episode.
Tune in next time for Dawn's wants.
All right. What do you want to love?
I want to love running.
You want to love running. You loved sleeping in.
That shows the spectrum for me. And what I love is sleeping in. And I don't love running.
I loved running with you. And I want to love Naked Gun.
I really hope that Naked Gun is good. I think you're going to like it.
I'm going to love it. Well, any last things on exercising?
It's important to do. It sucks hard.
See, I think sometimes getting in the routine sucks, but once you're in it, I enjoy it. Like,
okay, then I will rephrase it.
No, you can hate it.
I will rephrase it for you. Working out is very important, especially as you get older, but getting into the routine is hell on earth. And you will feel like you're being tortured. And I can say that from experience.
Probably true for everyone.
Relatable. I'm being relatable.
Well, to all those awesome people out there, thank you for listening. Hopefully you find your exercise that works for you and you stay healthy as you get older.
And maybe when you're working out, you listen to us jibber jabber on Two Awesome People.